Hi girls, how y'all doing? Hope everyone's doing good. All right, I'm gonna jump right into the video. I wanted to get a little up close and personal with you guys and let you know something. Um, I am no longer going to be uploading on this channel um, due to a few things, but for right now, I just want to focus. I have another channel, an ASMR channel, and I like to post on that. I post on that too, but I want to focus on one of my channels, and this channel I'm not really getting any feedback, so I don't know. I see people are subscribing. That's great. Thank you. But I'm just not getting any feedback. I don't know you know, if you guys are listening or, I mean, obviously, I guess because y'all are subscribing, but that doesn't really mean that you're listening. I have more of an engagement on my other channel, and I kind of want to just put all of my attention into that one. So, for the ones that for the people that have subscribed, thank you so much. I'm not gonna close the channel, but um I'm gonna keep it open. At some point I'm just going to well, I'm gonna close it. You can still watch the videos if you want, um but I just won't be uploading for a while. um yeah, so thank you so much for everyone that has subscribed, and thank you so much for your support. If you want to see more of me, like I said, I have another channel. It's an ASMR channel. Um, and I can put the link down in the description. And I can just let you know right now. The name is Loving Tingles ASMR. So if you want to see more of me, check me out there. All right. Um, well, as usual, I have some notes written down. Um, and for this video, I want to talk about spiritual healing. That's been kind of the um a lot of we're hearing a lot more of people being more spiritual um than religious. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I don't like to put myself in a box. I'm very open minded, and I seek truth. I'm a truth seeker. So the closest thing that I can find to what I am is just claiming myself as spiritual. Me and Deshawn are both very spiritual. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why are we getting into relationships when we're not completely healed. Okay. Um, one could one could say, well, I am healed. I'm healed. I know that wouldn't be true because 99.9% of the world is probably dealing with some trauma, right? From childhood, from past lives, whatever the case may be. There are some people, a lot of people, more people than you think, dealing with some type of trauma. So it's, even though I feel like, well, anything's possible, but I feel like it is unlikely for someone to be completely healed, like 100% healed. They just have no worries, like a fresh baby, like just no worries. You know how a baby just, like, they have no worries. I think it's very unlikely, not impossible, but it's unlikely for that to be the case. That's just me. All anything that I say, it's me. I don't look up, facts or anything. And quite honestly, the facts that we look up, somebody wrote those. So I can write my own facts. You feel me? Um, but why are we getting in relationships when we still have a lot of stuff that we're holding on to? Okay, we leave one relationship just to go to the next, and it's pretty much the same type of person that we're getting involved with. It's because we're reflections of each other. We attract what we are. So if you get with a lot of um, damaged men, let me see, move this down. All right. Whoop. If you get with a lot of damaged men, it's because you're damaged. You know, it's something. It's a clear scar right on you that's damaged, and that needs to heal. How do we heal? There are different ways to do it. There's one guy that I really like. He's a relationship coach. His name is Stefan Lavoisier, and he talks about his healing method is take a list of think about um, people that may have hurt you. You know, this could be from childhood, whatever. Make a list of their names and then write them a letter. One that's not so nice, and then another one that that's nice. It's kind of calming down, and just explain to them everything that is on your mind and on your heart. I really like that technique. I've done it. I haven't really completed it yet, but I have a lot of people that I've been hurt by. And a lot of them, you'll find out that they're family members. A lot of family members have hurt us in ways that we, you know, never thought that a family member could do. I guess because they're family, they're supposed to be exempt from causing you any pain, and that's not true. If anything, it's the family, that's causing the pain. So, and there are other ways to seek healing. A lot of people look at therapists, and they want to talk to someone, which is great. It's a good way, but it's not really doing that deep work that a lot of us need. A lot of us need deeper work than just talking to someone. We really have to go through like a cleanse. Just imagine everything that you have inside of you from when you were a kid that you never really released, that you're still holding on to. Imagine, sit back and think about that for a second. Okay, that's a lot. It's a lot. And we can only handle so much. Yes, we're very powerful people, but we can only handle so much. So we need to release that. And you need to find different ways. Some people work out. Even though I think that's a great way, it's still not going deep into what it is. First, I feel like you have to identify it. And if you can't really identify it, then identify the pain that it's causing. Okay? The hurt that you feel from it. So that, that helps me too. Like, I'm like, well, I had a great life. I grew up in the suburbs, and with both parents. I had my siblings, but it was something very, very wrong in that household that I can't really put my finger on, but it's caused me a lot of pain now. Like I said, I got really kind of like codependent on alcohol for a long while. And when I got pregnant with my daughter, I stopped drinking. However, I can like go back to that same person at any time. I have not healed from what caused me to start drinking like that in the first place. So that's what I'm working on. And it's a lot. Deshaun, he's also, everyone knows that he did 15 years in prison. So he's got trauma over trauma over trauma. He was also adopted as an infant, okay, and never got a chance to know his mother or his father. Just recently, since being released, he just got in contact with his dad and his dad's side of the family, his sisters, and I'm so happy that he was able to do that. But he had to find out that he was looking for something from him that his father necessarily couldn't really give. So that's still, you still have to do the work within yourself, because regardless of what that other person's reaction is, it don't matter, because it's not, they can't do anything to help you. It's, the damage has already been done. So you have to help yourself. A lot of people, and I'm pretty sure there's some Christians up here. I don't disrespect anyone, um, because I don't want that being done to me. So, for your belief system, what you believe in. However, when you seek something outside of yourself, that sometimes don't always work out for your benefit. We have everything we need inside of us. Everything we need, we already have. We are Christ, okay? And I know that can sound strange for some people who look outside of themselves to gain something. That can sound strange, I get it, but just hear me out. That feeling that we get, where it's like we can feel so powerful, we can feel so strong, or even sadness. We have an overwhelming emotion of sadness just wash over us. That's that inner strength that we have. That's us. We have strength, okay, inside of us. That's how we were made. That's in our DNA. Do your history. Learn more about who you are as a Black woman. If you're not Black watching this, even as another race, but especially Black and Latino, you'll learn we're not just Black and Latino. Like, we're very powerful people. We are a very powerful race, and learn about that. Learn about yourself. Tap into that, okay? Because that's the healing too. Learning about who you are, because for so long we've been told that we're one thing, that we've never had any great inventors that looked like us, or anybody with our name on it that looked like us, that created something great. It was always someone else that didn't look like us, that was the opposite of us. That's not true. That's not true at all. So if only you guys knew. But I'm not going to elaborate about that. On my other channel, I kind of I throw in little nuggets here and there about who we are and why we're here. So it can get a little deep. Okay. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. All right. I'm gonna just read it. Are we so desperate that we need someone to fulfill something we cannot give to ourselves? And I'm sweating. I'm hot. Okay. Us as women, first of all, women, period, the feminine woman, okay, is something very, very strong. It's very, very powerful. We can either build ourselves up or we can destroy ourselves. Okay? So, and that's women. Men too, but especially women. We get into these cat fights all the time where we're like, hate each other. Like, it's like women hate each other. We look at guys and you can see that they, if they're cool most of the time, and if they have a problem with one of the the guys, it always gets worked out, and it's like water under the bridge. But for females, we hold on to these grudges for so long. We're always trying to compete with our sisters. We're trying to compete with our sisters. Okay? I mean, like, I appreciate the love that I've got on this channel so far. I really, really appreciate it. The couple of comments that I got, which I love to interact with the people that are watching me. I love to interact with y'all, and I just want to love on y'all, so not really hearing from you guys, that's something to me, and I'm not begging for anything. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm just letting you know what's in my heart. That's all. So, but I appreciate the subscribers that took a chance with me and seen my channel and decided to subscribe. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me from the bottom of my heart. So, you guys are out there. Y'all are out there, and I know if I kept this channel up more, and kept posting, I'd see that more. And I'm not giving up. I'm just moving towards something else that I enjoy. And there's a net in here where I'm getting more feedback, So, but yes, there are, what I was saying is we fight each other. Like, we don't bring each other up. Something that I would do is I love to, like, I always tell my husband, I love to gas women up because it's not enough of us doing that for each other. And it gets me emotional. It really gets me emotional because it's important to me. Growing up, I had a lot of friends, okay? When I was a kid, elementary, middle, I had a ton of friends. As I got older and started realizing some things about myself, I started being closed off. And I was like not trying to give my energy away to anyone or anything that I felt like didn't serve me. And at a young age, I was like this. So that resulted in me not really having any friends, not really having anyone to talk to, because a lot of women these days are very low frequency and just not really people that I want to be around, because I have to be positive at all times. I love to be positive at all times, and I love to inspire. I love to make a difference. I love to help. I love to give back. That's naturally me. So when I come in contact with a female that is the opposite, that seems the opposite, I can't really put my energy in the same environment as theirs. That's something that everyone should practice. If your spirit will tell you, you'll feel it. If you notice something that's like, it's not right, I'm not feeling it, you have to protect this, because only you can do that. Protect your energy, okay? Because people are vulture demons. They will freaking suck you dry if you let them, okay? So protect your energy. Don't just go around anyone. Don't just be hanging out with anybody. Okay, if you're feeling a certain way about somebody that you get a vibe from or energy from, and that you don't like, your spirit doesn't like, that's telling you something. You need to listen to that. So listen to it and do something about it. Don't just not do anything about it. Woo, I'm sweating. I got this hot wig on. Okay. Next, let's see. Yeah, so I guess, I finished that. Don't be, first of all, if anything that I just said kind of made you feel some type of way, that's probably saying it's because you're a negative person. I mean, I'm just going to keep it real. So you need to check that, or it's going to destroy you. You will ruin yourself. So, no apologies, okay? No apologies. I'm just keeping it, as my husband would say, a band. Keeping it a band. All right. So don't be so desperate. Don't be so desperate. Let me see. Don't be so someone to fulfill something we cannot give to. Don't be so desperate for love that we cannot give ourselves the love. We have to seek love other places versus just giving it to ourselves. waking up in the morning, making your bed, okay, doing a workout, if that's what you do, drinking coffee, drinking tea, doing like some meditation or breath work, just to get your blood flowing, get you moving in the right direction. Brush your teeth. Okay, some people don't even, and I'm guilty of that too sometimes because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't really, you know, I don't work anymore, so I don't have to brush my teeth. But I I gotta remember, Adriana, get your ass out of bed, brush your teeth, at least do that. So I've been working on myself too. And when I talk to you guys, I'm talking to myself too, because there are things that I fall short on too. So keep that in mind. Um, all right, I didn't want this video to be that long, so I'm gonna let me see. That goes for like okay. And I'm gonna leave you guys off with this. Okay. I hope I finished my last. I hope I finished saying what I needed to say on the last topic. But I'm gonna leave you guys off with this. Really think about this. Okay. How much do you really love yourself? Once you really dive deep and dissect things, a lot of people will find out that you never really even loved yourself. That's scary. That's very scary. So, do some more work. Instead of focusing on a relationship, focus on yourself. And that, like, when people say that, that can go over people's heads. Oh yeah, I'm just focusing on myself. You really have to dissect those words and focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Okay? All the answers you already have. You already know what you have to do. Just do it. Stop worrying about your man for a minute. And if there's some women watching this whose man is still incarcerated, take a break for a second. See how he reacts. Say, I need a day or two to be by myself and do some self-reflection. If he really loves you and he really cares, he's going to be like, wow, I respect that. How can you be the best you for me and you're not being the best you for yourself? Someone with some sense will understand that. And it also will show you sort of what his true intentions are. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but yeah. So ask yourself that question. Do you really love yourself? And then if you say yeah, ask yourself why, or what makes you think that, and then answer yourself. And then, oh, well, because I like to take care of myself, I keep myself up. Why do you like to do that? Why do you like to take care of yourself and keep yourself up? Well, because I look pretty and I want to look good when I go out in public. Why? Because people's first impression is everlasting. I don't know. Why? Like, it goes deep. You can just keep going and keep going and keep going. Keep asking yourself why. Why this? Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You don't understand something, ask. So anyway, I just wanted to come on real quick and talk to you beautiful people about some things that's on my mind. And Deshaun, I told him my decision to close the channel out, and he was like, okay. So yeah, we're this isn't part of our path right now. So, and it's showing. It's showing. So, um we're focusing on other things right now. You guys, I say to you, you do the same thing. You got too much on your plate, something got to go. You got to get rid of something. You can't do everything and be everything for everybody all the time. You have to take a deep breath and do a process of elimination in your brain. Okay, what could be, what's my next step? What are my next moves? What are something that I want to accomplish or do? And sometimes your next move is nothing. It's just to be still. You don't always have to be looking or chasing something. Sometimes it's just to sit down and be quiet. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and thank you so much again to everyone that subscribed, to everyone who has commented. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. There's so many other great creators out there, so I'm sure you guys will find someone to replace me.